suppose I could have spared a thought towards what was happening. Hey, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Giant beasts are deployed in Kongming's 6th victory / Raton shields are burned and... Oh, wait, no. That can't be right. Here we go. Zhang Wei submits to Kongming / Kongming's invective kills Wang Lang. Or Wang Lang, possibly. On the series, JG.
I'm the giant beast, lethal feline.
You know, I can't believe I almost made that critical error. I will say this, and I got to get out of this habit of talking about Three Kingdoms every time. Kongming's invective kills Wang Lang. It's like a battle rap. And it's like, you know, forget about Kendrick Lamar and then the other guy who I don't even remember his name, other than that Kendrick Lamar out-rapped him. Like, Kongming is just like, he told the guy off so bad the guy died. And it was pretty amazing. And in the 1970s Chinese TV version, there's this great fact that the guy is on horseback when he's being dissed. He falls off, and the actor kind of does a stir, like, I'm trying to get up, no, I'm dead. And then, completely inadvertently, never act with animals or children, the horse just kind of lays a hoof on the guy as though to hold him down when he dies from being, you know, verbally emasculated by Zhuge Liang, which led Boba in particular to say, the horse is like, just stay down, man, just stay down. There's no sense getting back up, man. Yeah. Man. All right, well, there you go. That's half the video. When we come back next... No, all right. Yeah, what were we doing? We were in the land of the people who dress like cavemen. And, I guess we have various quests that we're doing that involve going to a graveyard and... We like proving our manliness, or we're fighting some kind of, like, I don't know what's going on other than it's a sort of quest that's going to establish the fact that our young Dion is ready to be a leader in this land that doesn't have a leader. And now I'm having PlayStation problems, so let's vamp for a while about this.
I was going to say, the short of it is Dion's going to become the deputy union head of Ferrari, and that's pretty much it. What do you mean PlayStation problems?
No, I just I swapped controllers. Like, I started my PlayStation up, realized my controller was out of juice, and swapped, and it was not wanting to recognize my controller, and now it is. So good, yeah, no, I don't know how to use a PlayStation. Video game consoles are just far too complicated. I don't have the tech savvy know-how to successfully operate a PlayStation.
Well, thankfully, Bobo is laying in the shadows, helping JG.
Yes.
He won't speak up, though. He's a professional.
He's laying in the shadows of getting to play PlayStation approximately twice every 6 months. So we had the Graveyard of... I guess I'll just keep that going. Because that is the main quest. So if we head to the northeastern wetlands, we... can experience the beauties of nature, maybe. I don't know what we're going to find out in the northeastern wetlands, but you would think the northeastern wetlands are up here in the northeast.
And they are.
You would be right. Now,
you cannot teleport to there.
Cannot teleport to there. Damn it.
That is only a flag, not a tower of teleportation.
We did not, in fact, climb this flagpole and then look around and then jump into a hay bale, so we can't fast travel here. Them's the rules.
Yeah, at least there's not that portion to this game. But there's plenty of other portions. Like not seeing where you're going while it's flying at 100 miles an hour.
Speaking of portions, check out the...
Check out the east. That's where we want to go.
I have gone too far.
And also
south.
North. Yep. Lethal's just looking at that mini-map, folks.
Well, I was looking at the proportions on our heroine, so I got distracted.
You've had plenty of times to look at that.
I actually own the game. I could look at it, but I'm not even recording if I wanted to. Thank you, everyone, for being with me. Now I can. No need to thank us now. We've brought you out here to kill you.
Just leave it to us. Whatever we are doing.
Exactly. We'll do whatever it takes. Let's breathe some life into the chief. I guess that's what we're doing.
Well, the chief is all bummed out about how they don't have a purpose anymore, and somehow
Oh,
that
yeah,
meant we're
yeah.
coming here.
He's just having like a crisis where he doesn't know what the fuck to do with himself or the
Yeah.
clan.
Meanwhile, Boss is thinking, you know, Patricia got to be the hot new character in one game, even if she's only been part of the series for one prior game. But I've been around for 3 games that have never been featured. Why don't I have a series of quests about how I get to become Deputy Union Head of Pussy Island?
Because he actually competent.
Oh, well, okay, I'll take that.
Well, Federica, you're on a roll, and I'm with you. I'm rolling too.
We're like Paw Patrol in that sense.
Except we're not dogs.
Well, I think you're both dogs. Haha. Sorry. It's good to be in high spirits, but this place is full of danger. Keep your wits about you. Yeah, whatever. The monsters here are like gonna last like 2 seconds instead of 1 second. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got to take a whole look at the party there. I think the shorter members of our groups, Lila and Patty, should take the lead instead of me. What? What?
I never really thought of Lila as short, but sure, I guess she is. We have the perspective here.
You know,
I think
I
Ryza
can't,
is shorter.
I can't remember what her shoes look like. But I would assume from everything else in her design that she's wearing like, 9-inch high stilettos. So maybe she is really short, actually. And with the skin tight leather, I'm assuming she's not wearing like, plain dull flats. And I think you're right. The Ryza's got to be the shortest. And then maybe Tao. That's true. Patty, it's dangerous. But can you do this for us?
She's all, what the fuck? I have a sword that's, larger than you, but sure, you can count on me to just, stand to the side.
Are we? Yeah, but they're not standing to the side. They're going into front. Like, I don't understand any of this.
And so we can shoot arrows over them or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, London boss, cover the rear. No problem. Dion and Tao, take the left and right. Same pace as me. Watch your steps. And I'm trying to think of like all the military slang from the different movies, and none of it's coming to me right now. Like it's not mind your P's and Q's. You gotta like tight formation or I don't know. I can't think of any of it. Sure. I'll do what you said. Sure. Got it.
Also, yeah, where's Dion in the height chart?
Let's do it. Let's, for some reason, treat the enemies here as though we need to be careful, and actually the people who aren't actively in the party need to be aware of them. Sure.
All right, everyone's moved into protective formation, even though I thought it was supposed to, I was supposed to lead them on in the video game, but oh well. Doesn't matter.
I think you meant you're on the box. We're all in the video game.
No one fucking cares, boss. Let's go.
But do you understand what position you're in? Watch your footing. Oh, it's wetlands, so it's very important that they be arranged by height, so that if anyone falls, they don't get crushed.
Well, I'm not taking off my heels. I gotta be fashionable even in the swamps.
Yes, I'm here too, just in case you forgot.
This place looks more like an old battlefield in ruins. One ruins. I've seen more than enough of this kind of sight in my travels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my real voice.
Sure.
I can never get used to seeing things like this. Or hearing your new voice, which you are not going to use for the rest of this session.
So this is where a big battle took place during the Age of God. Nabed's people were defeated here. They totally got fucking owned.
I like that we had a little like shot, because this is Ryza 3 being far more advanced than Ryza or Ryza 2. A shot of Empel kind of looking wistful and turning his head, and then we cut to what he's looking at. It's just like, this is editing that Ryza 1 would not have had. You just would have had like a group shot and Empel just saying shit. I'm amazed.
And the people who invaded the land plundered it, taking everything back with them beyond the Dragon's Passage to Urim.
That is when they created the Cove of the Universe, right? I'm also not sure why we're having this discussion while I'm, hip deep in water.
We're listening to their history. Also, I should be underwater. A lot of things on their history. Only leaves an unpleasant thought in my head. But more importantly, look. There is more buried treasure here.
Is it possible that Lent just got Kala and Lila confused in his head when he was talking about the short characters? Because she wasn't even in that scene, but obviously she's shorter than Lila. What the fuck?
All these bunny people look the same to me.
I know you were my mentor who taught me everything I know and helped me achieve my dreams, but you're still one of them.
I'm Carla, you idiot.
Kala.
Kala, Kala. Try to remember it, Lent.
But what do they want? What do they want us to see in a place like this, other than water everywhere?
When I was small, which I am no longer, the old chief came here once and never returned. He said it was for some kind of ritual. Know what I mean?
No, not especially. I mean, a ritual, something important that the chief has to do, like fucking die.
Wait, in that sense, we all are going to commit a ritual one day, Lethal. It's not just chiefs.
Lethal nods sadly and sagely. I guess it is something we don't want anyone else to find out about how we die. There's one lad who wanted to teach everyone about dying, as I recall.
Yes.
I guess there are many possible reasons.
Back home, we have a whole funeral devoted to people who were just idiots, got killed by Fallujah. What a bunch of losers.
We are almost there, so it's quicker to see for ourselves and shut the fuck up and stop talking about nonsense while we're standing hip deep in water. My shoes!
Yeah, you're right. Your shoes.
Dion, don't let your agitation get the best of you in battle. Your opponents will show you no sympathy.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't need a rabbit lady teacher. That's Lent.
I'm a rabbit teacher.
I know. Let's go. Oh no, let's go.
Let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. And so weiter. Oh wow, the cinematic storytelling continues.
Yeah, we didn't even have to walk 2 steps before it, continued.
I think we spent more time listening to them talk about who likes what food than I've spent actually playing this game.
That's Lila's butt.
John, wait, on your left.
A very obvious giant portal.
There's another here that hangs onto the past.
Wait, what?
That's what I call portals. Things that hang onto the
Volume
past.
6.
It's Kid Bop Portal Edition.
We don't have time for this. Stop looking at that portal.
We don't have time for this. We have to get on to our vague objective.
Well, let's be and go on.
It's a portal. You don't beat portal. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Lively ones, aren't they?
Okay, let's make way for the boys and girls.
Did they just, like, break the Google Translate? Like, nothing anyone's saying makes any sense anymore.
We're just saying things because we're gonna fight something. It doesn't have to make sense.
Okay, well, I guess there's a boss in this plotline. So, the old man has ennui, and there's creatures connected to the past and undead dragon. Sure.
Maybe this is the last chief.
Could be. This is a floating skeleton.
Well, I mean, looks like it to me.
He's got a non-elemental resist boost. I don't know why I'm curious about this thing's stats. This battle's going to last like 40 seconds.
It's weak to fire.
But it reduces non-elemental damage by 20%. Okay, so we should be definitely using fire. Have I got fire? No, I do not have fire.
I'm just gonna slowly blink.
I don't have fire, Lethal. There's no way we can beat this thing.
Yeah, I think we're hosed. Time for you to go. Brr. Also, you
But
do
I've
your
got
thing.
fire. I don't. Or maybe I do.
I thought you were gonna do your stop move. I didn't see a stop move.
Deal magic damage.
Hold on, I'm doing it wrong. I need to do this. I want to symbol effect key, 75% plus 15%. Never do math in your head, folks, but that's 90% right there.
He did it.
Now, create with a hollow key or a pristine. I think we want a pristine key because this has a 50% chance of a symbol effect. Yeah, this is a good one to use fancy pants keys on. Oh. It's got
Rainbow Key of Justice, super rare.
It's got Mark of the Playmaker, which is presumably pretty good.
All stats up XXL. That's, I guess, all right. Item enhancement XXL.
Thank God, because we were getting our butts kicked in some of these prior battles. Now we'll be able to take on some fancier enemies. Oh, I'm sorry, you mad, bro?
He's all, actually, as a matter of fact, I fucking am. You come to my portal like you own the place.
Like you
I saw
own
that kid, like, take down his pants to pee on it. Of course I'm mad.
Jeez, all right. I guess that's fair.
Justifiably so, I dare say.
Did I not use I thought I used items. Core charge. Yeah. Explosive uni. Okay.
You did.
Alright.
Liberation. Tactics level up. Fatal drive time. Do it.
I'm trying. No.
Years of planning ruined. Does it have a phase 2? No, it's fucking dead.
That's right, bitches. I burned his ass.
Good job, man.
I forgive you for not knowing which of us is which. I'm so angry. Okay, now we can take our time to investigate. Why am I so
look?
angry all of a sudden? Like, man, we can take our time to investigate. This sucks. I wanted to be rushed.
Well, do y'all gonna say something? Inspiring? Nope. Oh, okay. This is why you'll never be chief.
Chief
Probably
saves his
going to be
words
your
for
surrogate mom.
Chief saves his words for when they count the most, and you're my surrogate sis. Actually, I have a habit of like being around my sis when she's naked a lot. So if we could bring that into our relationship,
Anyway, these seem more sophisticated than the ones at the village. Judging by the decay, they're not all from the same era. There may be ones from before or after the age of the people of God or whatever.
yeah, some of these that's like some shag a carpet here that's very 70s.
Yes, we got some mid-century, furniture right here. It's all like wonky. So, there used to be a village here?
There's just no way Sari or Clifford could have said that dialogue. It really is Patricia who had to come back from the last game.
Were you saying you don't like me?
No, I do. I'm just like
That's right.
It had nothing to do. I don't know. I apologize, Patricia.
Good.
No, there are no traces of anyone having lived here. I can see only decaying devices that were brought here. Devices, by the way, are sophisticated mechanical tools. Well, whatever, you know. Claudia, you gonna talk now? Or? Barely not.
So someone brought these devices all the way here, just to leave them here?
Maybe for the secret ritual you were talking about, Dion.
Dying. And now Claudia unexpectedly talks.
There he goes.
Yeah, we got like a connection now. It's a thing. I care about his personality and stuff. I want another person to be a deputy union head.
got no one to talk to.
Deanna, the voice is talking to you or something?
Oh, they counsel me. They understand. This is a tomb.
Let's rate it.
A tomb for devices? This is weird.
You guys bury your electronics? What the fuck, man? Flush them down the toilet.
Yeah, that's why I put all my ET cartridges.
No, it is the tomb of what is lost.
So this is a place with some kind of ritualistic significance, hmm?
As previously established.
Ooh.
Look at me midsection. Holy shit, boss, you scared the dickens out of me. Sorry, that was totally boss there. Taz like, Patty, I can't believe you've done this.
Holy shit,
You've ruined everything.
you know how much I like old stuff. This is worse than the time boss beat 2 tons of shit out of me for saying something about architecture. What is it, Patty? What did you just break for no reason?
Oh, let's see. No, it's just this thing is inside as depicted on the graphic above.
It's a Tic
Appears
Tac.
to be a I was going to say, it appears to be a chocolate ball wrapped in foil.
It's a misshapen chiclet.
This seems brand new compared to everything else. It looks like it could be silver. What could it be?
Well, silver?
It looks a bit thicker in her hands.
Ooh, well, that's what
Really?
Tal likes to hear.
Well, the chief said you're free to do as you please with the things that you find here. Could this be what he meant?
But is it really okay? This place is a tomb, right?
Yeah, maybe they should get like a ladies' night or something. There's no one here.
Sis and Belle, if you think you can find some use for it, then we should bring it back. I think that's what the chief intended.
I'm glad that you remember I'm here. I was going to look into it anyway. I will take you up on that offer.
I don't need your permission to loot the sacred relics of your ancestors, but thanks for including me.
That's not a special event. That's just a Tuesday for me.
The day that Empel looted this temple of your ancestors was the most important day in your life, but for Empel, it doesn't seem like there's anything else but decaying devices.
But I'm sure this place means a lot to him. Only the people who have lived here can understand why it's special. we have no ability to actually understand what he's thinking.
As infidels, we should not be permitted into this sacred place.
But here we are, so
Here we
whatever.
That's true. I bet he can take a step further than just understanding it.
I'm not exactly sure what that means.
The music, her expression, like everything suggests that something incredibly deep and spiritual is happening. And I think even absent our dumb ha, it looks big in Patty's hands style of humor, I still don't think I would be tracking what this is supposed to be going on about here.
So impactful, so emotional. This is such a deep scene, folks. You better believe it.
So this is the tomb of all the people who were killed by the people of the Age of God, or something like that.
Well, but they said it was the tomb of the devices. I wonder what they got. Yeah, I think I literally just missed a big chunk of what the fuck is going on here.
Maybe the seeds of light are like fucking dead people or something. It easily could be something like that.
That would make okay. No, that's a thing that I was missing, which would be if their technology is powered by like some energy from the souls of the departed. That is a legitimate fantasy concept you can get something out of. Not party. What do I want to do? Quest. I was hoping we would get some. All right. So there's something in the northeastern marsh. The chief wants to show to Jan. Said a place where even the gleaning warriors can't go. Walking in the marsh is hard, but we've arranged ourselves by height. Made it to the graveyard. Oh, check it out. Some kind of bone thing. The graveyard was full of decaying devices. Among the devices we found silver that looked brand new. It seems Jan has figured out something. Okay, I guess what's being promised is that this will make sense shortly.
Mm-hmm.
And to that end, we could probably get moving to the village and get a little progress, but I think we could probably do some of that next time. Go ahead in the comments and say what you think the significance of this is. Or don't. I can't make you do it. See you next time.
Or at least, lecture JG on who that other rapper was
Yes.
in that earlier discussion. See you next time.
You almost might start to think that the adult man who's like playing an anime game for kids isn't that hip and with it. Later.